Hey everyone, welcome to Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene, and today we have Yoga for Relaxation. This is a yummy sequence for anyone who just wants to connect to their breath and nurture their body. So get into something comfy, roll out your mat or a towel, and let's begin. So to begin, we're going to sit up nice and tall. You can come into a cross-legged position, or you can come into Siddhasana, which is one foot in front of the other. You draw that inner heel right in there and come here. Or if it feels good, you might come into a half lotus. Or if you're like, I'll show you, Adriene, full lotus, go for it. You should be really mindful of your body, of course, throughout practice. The name of the game today is gentle. It doesn't mean we're not going to work hard or with integrity, but we're definitely wanting to calm and cool the nervous system. Maybe if you've been stressed out about anything at all in particular, you don't need to even identify with it now. Just know that this practice is for you to kind of let go of that, put it aside, and take this moment to be with your breath. Really take advantage of this energetic hygiene here today on the mat. Okay, so find your seated posture. And then drop your chin to your chest here. Let the weight of the head fall over. I'm going to really talk you through things today so you can trust yourself, and as best as you can, try to keep your awareness inward, only glancing up at the video when you need to, of course. And otherwise, maybe even closing your eyes and really trusting yourself as we move in and out of our asana today and as we experiment with the breath. So here we are, arriving on the mat. You rock. You've started the video. You've chosen to take this time for yourself. It's pretty badass if you ask me. Feel free to smile when you feel like smiling through this practice. Choose to enjoy. Press into your sit bones. With the eyes closed or the gaze soft, we'll begin to roll up through the spine. Eventually, we'll begin to lift through the chin. Find this openness in the chest as the sternum reaches high towards the sky. Inhale, draw your shoulders up towards your ears, and exhale, draw the shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, shoulders squeeze up towards the ears, and exhale, tag weight in your elbows, release down. One more time, inhale, shoulders loop forward, up, and exhale, down and back. Cool, draw your palms together at your heart, Anjali Mudra. And we're going to go with some active palms here today. So pressing the palms together, elbows are going to kind of fly out left to right here. Find stillness and connect to the subtle power of the breath. You might find that soft restriction in the back of the throat, connecting to Ujjayi breath. We have a video specifically just for that yogic breath, or that ocean breath known as Ujjayi, if you're interested in cultivating that pranayama practice. And if you're not familiar with that and you're here with me now, just breathe. Notice where your thoughts go, where your mind wanders. Acknowledge those thoughts, smile at them, and return to the breath. We're slowing it down here. Things are so fast-paced. We have so much going on. Here we're really using the breath as a tool to connect mind and body and your spirit. Maybe the arms are getting a little tired here. Hang with me. Breathe. Lifting through the front body, grounding through the back body. Couple more breaths here. Keep breathing. Nice, long, smooth, deep breaths. Then relax your elbows down. Bring your thumbs up to your third eye. Oh my gosh, this point of intuition here. Give yourself a little rub here. Hang with me. And then relax the spine, rounding the head over, navel draws back. And it's here today, relaxed, that I invite you to set an intention. Your intention can simply be relax, release, let go. Or maybe you fine-tune or craft, articulate a sentence or a string of sentences to create your intention today. Connect to your mantra, something positive that will serve you in this present moment, right here, right now. This is our yoga right here, asking, what do I need and how do I tend to that? So repeat your intention, honoring it, honoring the power of word, power of thought. And confirm it, consider it already done with a nice, solid, deep breath in. And on the exhale, we'll release. Fingertips will come to the sides as we roll back up through the spine. Awesome, everyone. Side body stretch. Plant the left palm, reach the right fingertips up and over. Keep a length in the side body as you come into the side body stretch. Now find a little organic movement here, rounding the spine up and down, opening the heart up towards the sky, keeping soft in the fingertips today. So often in an active practice, we have this energy of reaching out, holding Simba. Today, keep it soft and sweet. Great. To release, we're going to come all the way through center, walk the fingertips through center, and take it to the other side. Again, nice organic movement here, stretching it out, staying soft in the fingertips, deep breath in, and exhale, fingertips scroll through center, and we take it to the other side. And through center, and last side here. And through center. Awesome. If you're in a half lotus or full lotus here, everyone come to one foot in front of the other. Then reach your fingertips out in front. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, release. Keep the sit bones pressing towards the earth. As you walk the palms out, you might stay here, relaxing the weight of the head over, or you might come onto the forearms. Or if you have the space in your hips, you might even come all the way here. So we have lots of options here as we relax onto the earth. If you have a blanket or a block, I have a blankie. This blankie reminds me of Blue, my doggie. If you have a blanket or a block, you might relax the forehead onto the mat. Very calming, cooling to put a little pressure on the forehead here, and we breathe. So my right foot is forward and my left heel is drawing in towards the center. So I'm really breathing into the outer edge of my right hip. I'm keeping the shoulders soft and relaxed. And then I'll press into the fingertips, draw the chin into the chest, slowly roll it up. Switch the leg so the opposite leg comes in front this time. And the same thing as I find length in the spine, keep it nice and soft, and walk it forward. So you don't have to do this practice just because you're stressed out. This is a great way to just balance the energetic body. If you're having trouble sleeping and you're working out a ton, you might practice, just inserting a relaxation sequence or two into your week. Really going for balance in not just the physical body, but the mind too, the energetic body. So relaxing the forehead over if you can. And finding your breath. Sweet, press into the fingertips, roll it up nice and slow. Awesome, then we're going to take the legs out long to a nice seated or wide-legged position. If you had a block or a pillow or a blanket, you can keep it out in front. We'll use it here in a second if it's there. If you don't have that, don't worry. Toes are going to point up towards the sky here as we press into the heels. Tops of the thighs firm down. And there's this kind of tendency in a lot of our practices to have this inner spiral in. Today, keep them nice and open. So you might even lift your heels for a second to find that energy in the tops of the thighs, and then you can release back down. Cool. Here we go. Inhale, reach the fingertips behind the ears, sit up nice and tall. Keep it soft, 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 my friends. Inhale in, exhale. We're going to bring the right fingertips down. They're going to reach towards the top of the left thigh, and then I'm going to tilt over. So I like to place this bottom hand first, so there's a nice mindfulness here, but also so I can find a little opposition of reaching towards the left body as I tilt towards the right. So for me, this is what that Hatha Yoga is all about. I'm not just kind of cranking into the posture, but I'm drawing energy up from the earth. I'm pressing into my foundation. And I'm finding that balance between the opposing forces as I reach right fingertips towards the left and left fingertips towards the right. Keep your heart open. If you've collapsed here, keep a lift in your sternum. Deep breath in. And on an exhale, we're going to walk both fingertips through center, just like we did before when the legs were crossed. And then I'm going to grow this one from the bottom up, reaching left fingertips now towards the top of the right thigh. If you can grab the top of that thigh, awesome. If not, no worries. And then I inhale, spiral the heart up. Find that opposition here. So you can imagine two arrows reaching this way and this way. Still mindful through the legs here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhale in, exhale, rounding through center. And same thing on each side. Oop, sorry if I keep hitting this mic. Find your breath. Maybe close your eyes now as you go through center and take it to the other side. Deep breath in. And exhale back to center. And this time we're going to stay here, right? So we have lots of options. We can chill here. Connect to your intention, your mantra. Say a prayer for someone who could use a little extra good juju. Or we might release all the way down. Nice, long, smooth, deep breaths. We're still pressing through the heels here. In a couple breaths, we'll relax the feet, but keep a nice firmness through the top of that thigh bone here. Thigh bones. And then go ahead and soften through the feet. Couple breaths here. Then we'll bring the fingertips back to the earth. Tuck the chin into the chest and slowly roll it up. Awesome. Bring the hands behind the legs here, and we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana, cobbler's pose, or a little variation. So we're going to grab the ankles here, and we're going to walk the sit bones up towards the heels. If your knees are up here, you might take this block or this blanket or your towel, and you might lift the hips sitting up on your blanket. Oh yeah, baby. Then inhale, draw the tops of the thighs down as you lift up through the crown of the head. And exhale, just chin to chest. Feel this beautiful stretch from the ears to the tops of the shoulders. Anchor a little weight down through the elbows. Find that opposition again here. Great. Then inhale, lift up through the crown. And exhale, we fold all the way. Again, elbows are going to pull back here, or if it feels better, you can interlace the fingertips, grab your toes, and send the elbows left to right. So this is for relaxation. So find what feels good here. Make it your own. You might even have the fingertips out in front. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Then we'll press into the outer edges of the feet, press into your sit bones like two push pins and roll it back up. Cool. Now we're going to lean it back, press into your palms, come onto the soles of your feet, and this should feel good after all the work we've done here. This should feel really great. We're just going to windshield wiper the legs to the side, back and forth. Oh yeah. So this is, I just want to mention this again, this is a great thing to do in between workouts. So you can do this for relaxation or for bedtime, but this is also a great thing to do if you're doing a boot camp or any power yoga or anything like that. This is a nice thing to supplement. Cool. Then next time you go to one side, we're going to hold it there. So I'm going to the right here, so I'm really anchoring down through my right knee. And there is an option here, and of course be mindful, to perhaps come onto the elbows here. I'm breathing into the front of that right hip crease. If you have sensitive knees, I would stay up on your palms. And then we'll switch back through center and take it to the other side. Couple breaths here, just hanging out, breathing into that. So as breathing into the front of the right hip crease, I did a lot of abdominal work earlier today, so this feels awesome for me. Cool, then I'll come back up through center, cross the ankles, doesn't matter which one's in front, and slowly roll through to all fours. Right away, I'm going to come into a nice soft cat-cow here. Inhaling, dropping the belly, scooping the heart, looking forward. Exhale, close your eyes as you round the spine. Navel draws up and we stretch the back, really hollow out. Inhale, moving at your own pace. Exhale, whenever you're ready, arching the back. Take it away. Follow your breath. And then begin to veer off the beaten path a little bit, shaking the hips a little left to right, getting a little freaky with your neck. Yeah. And then we'll come back to center, walk the palms out, curl the toes under. Keep the knees bent. Imagine someone lifting you up from your tail. So from your tail is where we're going to lift up into this downward dog today. We're only going to do one of these. So we're going to pedal it out here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Walk it out, walk it out. This is our inversion for the day, for our relaxation practice. So take one more deep breath in through the nose. Long exhale out through the mouth. And then we'll slowly lower onto the knees. Knees, chest, chin as we lower down to the belly. Palms come underneath the shoulders here. Take your time getting there. And once you're with me, we'll inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, melt it and release. Forehead kisses the mat. Again, inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, last time, baby cobra. And exhale, release. Awesome. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders, just where your palms were. And so this is kind of a tricky thing to learn on video, but once you learn it, you're going to be like, oh, the magic of yoga. So I'm going to try to talk you through this. This would be a time to maybe take a peek at the video if you need to. And here we go. I'm going to start by lifting my left knee up here. So we're first going to take just a couple breaths here, really opening up through that hip. And if you've begun to kind of collapse in the shoulders here, see if you can keep just a gentle awareness pressing up and out of the elbows. And we can find a little softness in the neck here. This feels awesome for me. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Like a little Stevie Wonder. And then from here, here's the magic moment. This magic moment. Right fingertips are going to come in and underneath the bridge of the left arm. So here we go again. Left knee's up. I'm going to bring my right fingertips in and underneath the bridge of the left arm. I'm going to come onto my right shoulder, and then I'm going to open my left arm up towards the sky, opening up into this magic moment, this twist here. Oh my gosh, and it feels so good. You can bring the outer edge, you can bring your right palm to the outer edge of your left leg here. You can shimmy your hips more towards the center, stacking them. You might begin to shimmy your shoulders to drop the left shoulder down. If your left arm is in the air because the shoulders are really tight, you might bring the hand behind your head here. And I mean, look at this shape. It's so relaxing. So breathe, breathe, breathe. Nice, long, smooth, deep breaths sweeping up and down the spine. Once you get there, and it is a little tricky to get there, so don't be hard on yourself. Once you get there, close your eyes. You made it. Breathe. Nice, long, smooth, calming breaths. Nice detoxifying breaths into the lower belly here as you breathe in and out fully. Then to come out of this twist, I'm going to draw both toes down towards the bottom edge of my mat as I reach both fingertips up towards the top. And here's like kind of a Martha Graham moment here, Martha Graham flop, where we reach out, full body stretch, and slowly bring it back to center. And then we're just going to do the same thing on the other side. So we come here, kind of in this Sphinx pose, pressing up and out of the elbows. And I'm going to bend the right knee lifted up. So we hang out here. Breathing into that right hip and finding, once again, the softness in the neck. Relax your jaw, my friends. Let it go. And yoga is awesome. And I mean, if I'm doing this on YouTube in front of, I don't even know how many people, I'm like, I really encourage you to just like open your mouth, let your hair down a little, and find what feels good. Relax. Unwind. Left fingertips are going to come in and under the bridge of this right arm. I come onto the outer edge of that left shoulder this time, and I inhale, open up to the magic in all of us. Just kidding. So I'm really sore in my hips. This is great for me as I breathe into the outer edge of that right hip. And you just notice. So fret not if your shoulder's here. In time with more yoga practice, we're going to open this up, my friends. Yay. But if it's all the way up here, you might take that right hand behind the head. You might stack the hips or shimmy yourself more center on your mat. So a little TLC, a little personal TLC here as we breathe in and out. Once you get there, close your eyes, choose to let go, remember your intention. And then to come out, we'll draw the right toes down to meet the left. Reach both fingertips up. Martha Graham. Oh, that's a Robin Williams reference from Birdcage. And we Martha Graham flop all the way back to center. Now, if you're finding that you'd like to sneak in a little vinyasa here, that's not what I'm doing. No, just kidding. But you can sneak in a little vinyasa here. And because we all work at different levels, that might be relaxing for you. So sneak in a little vinyasa here. And together, we'll meet in extended child's pose. So if you're like, I don't even know what a vinyasa is, I'm just here to feel good, then send it straight back, extended child's pose. Knees as wide as the mat. Two big toes kiss together. That's right, look, let your hair down. And we reach the palms forward. Forehead releases to the earth, heart melts down, and we breathe here. You can find a slow, gentle rock in the hips if that feels good. And if you were doing a vinyasa, you're maybe perhaps meeting up with us now here in Pranam. Here we take a moment to surrender. It's really that simple sometimes. We think about this shape in different cultures across the globe, and it really is beautiful. Just bowing to that which is greater than you. And for me, personally, Adrienne, this is a moment where I just kind of laugh it off. Maybe for you, it's shrugging it off. Maybe for you, it's really just letting go. Take one more deep breath here. Then slowly, like you're moving through water, come back to all fours, tabletop position. And when you're ready, we'll send the right knee all the way out. Take a deep breath in, extend through that right leg. Exhale, draw your right knee all the way up. We're going to come into a one-legged pigeon here. So we have a foundations pose video for this pose. We're going to send the left toes out long. If you're new to this posture, you can check that out. Otherwise, just work really mindfully here as you come onto the top of that back foot. Keep a brightness in this right foot, in both feet, really, to protect the joints. And then we're going to sit up nice and tall. So you can bring that blanket to the outer edge of that right hip here if you want. Hey-oh. And we're going to sit up nice and tall. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, same thing as before. We walk it forward, we stay on the palms, we pull the right hip crease back, and to each his own here. You might come onto the forearms, you might release all the way to the earth. And we breathe. Keep a brightness and awareness in this top, in the top of this back foot here. You can find a gentle rock here again. And you might practice the mantra, especially if you're having a hard time focusing or dropping in on this practice. You might practice the mantra, I choose to let go. I choose to let go of that which I cannot control. Then we'll slowly tuck the chin into the chest, roll it up. Press both palms into the earth, draw your navel to your spine as you curl the back toes under. Take a peek at the video now if you need to. And then we transition. Press on the palms nice and slow. We're going to come back to all fours. Slide it, slide it. And then this time, send the left leg out. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw that left knee in. We come into our one-legged pigeon on the other side. So nice awareness in the top of that back foot. Check it out, check it out. And whenever you're ready, find length through the crown of the head. And then exhale, fold it down. So a deeply therapeutic posture here. But if you really want to reap the benefits, I encourage you to take the deepest breath you've taken all day here right now. Close your eyes. Relax your jaw. I believe it's Chinese medicine, right? But there's this connection with the jaw and the hips here and the emotional body. So really, truly, relax your jaw here, my friends. Why not? Can't hurt. No clenching. And then slowly begin to roll it up. Awesome. From here, we're going to roll onto the outer edge of that left hip. Swing old right leg Bessie around. And we'll come to lie flat back. So we kind of just did a little mandala here. We reach fingertips all the way out. We press through the heels, point through the toes. And then I'm going to walk my heels towards the bottom edge of the mat. Bottom left corner of the mat. I'm so relaxed, I can't even talk here. I'm going to cross my right ankle over the left. Then I'm going to use my head and shoulders to shimmy towards the top left corner. So I'm creating kind of a crescent moon shape with my body. Then reach your fingertips up. Left palm is going to grab the right wrist here, and I breathe. So what I'm doing is using the support of the earth, my body's relaxed here, to find this nice long side body stretch. Keep it soft through the toes, soft through the fingertips. Deep breath in. And exhale, shimmy it back to center. Walk the heels towards the bottom right corner of the mat. Cross left ankle over right, like so. And then shimmy head and shoulders. Oh, you can just feel this great stretch in the side body here. over towards the top right corner. Reach the fingertips up and over, and then you might grab that left wrist with the right hand. If you're like, what in the world is she doing? Don't worry, this is kind of tricky at first, especially if you're learning from a video. But in time, this will become like second nature, and it's a great, yummy stretch where literally, my friends, literally, your yoga practice and this moment on your mat has your back. You can kind of smile here, relishing in the fact that your yoga mat has your back here. The earth is supporting you. You are supported. One more breath here. And then we'll unravel it all back to center. Okay, hug the knees into the chest. Almost done here. Rock a little side to side. And happy baby pose. So we send the soles of the feet up towards the sky. We grab the outer edges of the feet here. We pull the knees down towards the earth, and we keep it soft. So you can find a little movement here. Lengthen your tailbone down towards the bottom edge of your mat. Breathe. You can rock a little side to side if that feels good, or find a little stillness here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then, when you feel satisfied, we release into Shavasana. And we're going to spend extra time here today. Relaxation. So take a deep breath in. Get situated here. If you have a blanket, I'm going to bring my blue blankie here. Use it. Spread your heels, feet out wide, arms rest gently at your sides. Turn your palms face up, let your armpit chest breathe. Everyone, press into your head, lift your chest up off the ground, literally. Relax your shoulder blades in together and down, and then relax back onto the earth. Gently rock the head a little side to side, ear to ear. Lick your lips and take a deep breath in. Open mouth exhale as you release into corpse pose. If you didn't catch that time, let's try it again. Take a deep breath in through the nostrils. And exhale out through the mouth. Close your eyes here. Don't give up on your practice now. If time allows, stay here super long. But even if you have to get on with your busy day, if it was enough to just take this time for this practice, for this video, just take 1 minute, 60 seconds here, doing absolutely nothing. Allow the weight of your body to release completely and fully into the mat. And allow the joy and the nutrients of your practice to soak in, to seep in. You can blanket yourself in love here and gratitude. The fact that you did this video and took the time to do a little work today to check in, to connect, is pretty freaking awesome. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. From my heart to yours, we relax. Namaste.